joining us and agreeing to be on this video interview to educate our buyers and sellers and fellow colleagues. So the first question I've been wondering about is, how do you approach a new organizing project, and what's the first thing that you assess?
The very first thing that I want to know is, what is my client's goal? Because my goal is their goal. I work for them to make their life easier. So I ask the questions about, what is your short-term goal?
Right.
And what is the ultimate goal?
Sure. Okay, great. Now, in reference to, you do mostly residential organizing, is that correct?
No.
No. Oh, okay. Share with me.
We do definitely do residential organizing, but we also do office organizing, which is basically everything from implementing a filing system to helping people with time management, space planning, making their offices more efficient and productive.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to have to ask you to, seriously hire you to come and look at mine, because I need your help.
That's actually where we started, because I came from the legal industry for 30 years.
Uh-huh.
And I was a paralegal, and I managed a law firm for 30 years. So that's really where OCD got started.
Which
and
is
then I transitioned into residential.
Okay. And OCD is organizing, concepts, and design, right?
Yes.
I got it right. Yay,
Yeah.
the first time. Perfect. So with regards to residential organizing, what are the most common challenges homeowners face when it comes to organizing their living space?
It's a great question. I think that it depends on whether someone's living alone or living amongst other people, a roommate, a spouse, or children.
Right.
As you grow, as your family grows, as the amount of people in your home grows, it becomes more challenging, because everybody has a different need. Everybody has a different organizing style. Some people need to have everything in front of them so they could see it, and some people want everything away and they don't want to see it.
Right.
So it's compromise. But more importantly, I think, whether you're alone or with people, I think systems are everything. When you, like, for example, when you walk in the house, you should have a place to drop off your keys. Because how many times do people spend time looking for their keys, right? Just put it in the same place each and every day, and you'll never wonder where they are again.
Absolutely.
That's a system. It's a simple system, but it's a system. And if you have more systems in place, it's just easier for everybody.
It is. It is. Most importantly, yourself and the people that you live with.
100%.
Okay. Can you share some simple strategies for organizing and maintaining a home?
Absolutely. So again, systems are
Aside from finding one place to put your key in every day.
right. So, clutter is defined as something that doesn't have a home.
Yeah.
So if you don't know where to put something, and then you just leave it on a counter or on top of a dresser, it becomes clutter.
Right.
So I think that making sure that everything has a home, a place where it can live, will definitely decrease the amount of clutter in your home. If you don't have room, perhaps you might want to decide that either that doesn't belong anymore, or something else doesn't belong anymore. There's just so many spaces within four walls. And organizers aren't magicians, they're organizers. We're there to help you figure it out, but we can't expand the space. We can only do so much. So we emphasize maybe declutter and get rid of the stuff that you no longer need or want or love or use, and make room for the stuff that you do.
Sure.
Right?
Okay.
Maintaining it. Do a little bit every day. Organizing is not a one-time deal. It is a daily thing. A little bit every day would be sufficient, just, do the dishes every night. Don't let them pile up. Go through the mail once or twice a week. Don't let it pile up, because once it piles, that's when it gets overwhelming. It gets out of hand, and then people just give up and say, I'm not going to do it. I don't know where to start. So if you just start a little bit every day, a little bit, you can keep it under control.
I agree. And I think that for me personally, I tend to gather clutter in my home office, and it sometimes, as you said, you let it go for a while, and it can be overwhelming, and then you're just can't do anything because you're like overwhelmed. So, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming, in my opinion.
No.
Right? If you just start a little bit, start somewhere, and make sure you do some each day, how little or how great it is.
Right. If you take something out, put it away.
Right.
It's that simple. If you see something on the floor, pick it up.
Right.
But so many people just don't. And, they're busy. They've got children. They've got parents they're caring for.
Right.
And again, I think that's what helps. That's what causes things to spiral out of control.
I agree.
We all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
We get to choose how we spend it. If the clutter is making you crazy, you'll do something about it eventually. It's the pleasure pain principle, right? When it hurts too much, you'll do something about it. But then it's going to be expensive.
Yes.
And time consuming. So
yes, I agree 100%. This is fantastic.